The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And he can't get it over the wall. Great defending, strong and determined. Rodrigo. Bellingham! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Goulet, who's short. And here's Goulet, and it's played in here. Tries to get it clear. Vinicius Junior, played out to the left flank. So who's he picking out? Gets good distance on it. Howson. Tries to dink it through. It's come to nothing. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And it's played forward. Perez. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Fran Perez. Lejeune moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Goulet. And here's Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's nice and simple for the keeper. Luis Felipe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good spread. He's having a shot! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Goulet. Valverde. And he goes cross-field. Chouameni. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gets into some space. Now here's the delivery. Well, that's a ball to nobody in particular. Valverde, aim forwards. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. really well cleared. Played out wide, tries a measured ball, up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Luis Felipe.
That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. Asensio. Rodrigo. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Luis Felipe.
Lejeune shifted upfield. Does really well to win the ball there. Now that's well seen too. Howson. Asensio. Goulet.
Valverde.
Proves too strong.
Lejeune. Luis Felipe.
And it's Bellingham.
Vinicius Junior.
And here's Rodrigo.
Valverde.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Out of play for a throw.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Rodrigo. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Rodrigo. And the finish! Moved on forwards. Rodrigo. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Valverde crosses. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Rodrigo. And it's Valverde.
Lejeune.
Perez. Shot, surely! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Lejeune.
He's onto it in a flash.
Luis Felipe.
He's in plenty of space here. Asensio cuts out the pass.
Valverde.
Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Looking here to chip it through. That has been knocked clear. And it's hoisted clear.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Asensio. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Out to the right. Valverde. Cross in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Perez, and he's found a way past. Oh, good ball. Oh, sweet feet. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Goulet.
Valverde.
He's found a way through. Valverde. Very nicely done. Rodrigo. Played out to the right. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Finish, an absolute joy. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Rodrigo. Time and again they are repelled. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! He can get that clear. And it's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. And the shot! And one more try! Oh, that's well done, really robust. Chouameni has given away a free kick. physical challenge. Now it's Mbappe.
Vinicius Junior.
And here's Mbappe. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Muscular approach does pay off here. Asensio. Rodrigo. Howson. Goulet. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe played out towards the right wing. Great chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Cuts out the supply.
Valverde.
And here's Rodrigo. Chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Luis Felipe.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. That's an excellent interception.
Luis Felipe.
Lejeune. Perez. And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short.
Oh, it's played into the area. Howson getting this one clear. Aim forwards. Nice control. There will be a throw-in. Crosses it in. Tries to get it clear. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Keeps on running. Cross goes in there. And the keeper has it. Schön.
forward.
Howson cuts it out. Rodrigo. He's got away. Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Lejeune. Luis Felipe.
It's an exciting looking ball, that. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Luis Felipe
Gets across to intercept that. Caresses it through. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. In once more.
Valverde.
Goulet. Chouameni. Goulet looking to add to his goal. And it's Valverde.
Vinicius Junior!
Rodrigo. In he goes again! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that has been cleared. Chouameni, and he's gone backward here.
Vinicius Junior!
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Luis Felipe. Lejeune. Lejeune, gently done. Out to the right.
Proves too strong. Howson. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe spread out to the left. Cleared away. And here's Rodrigo. And here's Bellingham.
Lejeune gets it away.
That's been won straight back. Rodrigo gets the shot away! Big relief, it just needed better contact. That's really well manoeuvred.
Lejeune. Luis Felipe. Luis Felipe.
Oh, delicate chip through.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Goulet
Can get it clear.
Rodrigo. And here's Bellingham.
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Lejeune. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Succumbs to the pressure. The referee's awarded a free kick. That's too far for anyone. Lejeune shifted upfield. Luis Felipe. Strong running down that left flank. Can he get onto this? Oh, such a clever touch. Here's a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham!
Oh, that is very close.
Bellingham brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Clears it away. Decent progress down the left. He is through here. Asensio does really well there, strong defending. Goulet. And here's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Goulet plays it short. And here's Goulet. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Arda Goulet. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Moved on forwards. Luis Felipe. Goulet, aim forwards, and here's Mbappe, and here's Bellingham, played out to the right, Valverde, and that has been cleared. And it's been taken short.
Good strike, quite an alarm.
Rodrigo receives it. Mbappe!
No, not quite.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Lejeune, forwards and with intent. Luis Felipe. Luis Felipe shifted upfield. Howson. Goulet. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Valverde, and it's lofted through here. Perez. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Chouameni, aim forwards. Bellingham, oh, good spread. Played back in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Lejeune. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Mbappe. Luis Felipe. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Goulart goes short. And that's aimed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Oh, nice touch. Crossed in again. Lejeune tries to clear. Now it's finished. He's having a shot! Can he deliver? Bellingham concedes a free kick for that. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Tchouaméni probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Luis Felipe. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Asensio. Goulart. Back into the middle. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Lejeune. Was just lacking in accuracy. And here's Mbappe. And reclaimed it in a trice. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Great work on the overlap. He's in space and looking for options. Howson with the clearance. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Applies the finish! Cleared without complication. Played out to the right. Played back in. In comes the corner. Howson getting this one clear. Perez. Luis Felipe. Can he finish? Howson. Tchouaméni. Asensio. Rodrigo. Valverde wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. Lejeune. Luis Felipe. Lejeune. Oh, can he get onto this? Howson gets over and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Rodrigo. Herring after the ball here. And that's a throw-in. And it's Chouameni. Vinicius shoots!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
That has been cut short. Asensio. Goulet. Bellingham. And here's him. Tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That pass has been well intercepted. Bellingham. Luis Felipe, just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Luis Felipe. And it's Arda Güler. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Valverde delivers with whip. Tries to get it, has a shot! Oh, taken with style! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Not a defender in sight, he had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
It's an inviting looking ball, that. That has been knocked clear. They've played it short. Oh, smashing header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Chance for a shot! Danger averted for now. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. That looks a cracking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Asensio. And it's been played through. Well read, nice interception. Luis Felipe. Luis Felipe forwards with intent. Chouameni. Howson. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. Takes a shot!
Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
And the keeper beats it away.
And it's Valverde. Vinicius, oh, shooting chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Goulet. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's a cute ball. It's out for a goal kick. But there's going to be another change here. Perez. Out to the right. And the shot!
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And a chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Lejeune is onto it in a flash. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Over to the left. And looks a good ball through. That's the keeper's ball. Howson. Asensio. Valverde. Asensio. Asensio shifted upfield. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Howson. Tchouaméni. Chance here to counter. That is a great pick out. Lovely feet. And it's Bellingham. That's tidy. Rodrigo! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Asensio makes the interception. Nicely intercepted. Goulet. Bellingham. Goulet. Howson. Asensio. Bellingham. Asensio. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Moved on forwards. Bellingham. Calmly anticipates. Perez. Now that's well seen too. Spread out to the left. Great defending, strong and determined. Asensio. Valverde. And that is out of play. Clearly not happy with that. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
That's really well manoeuvred. He has found the way through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Valverde. Nice physical challenge. Lejeune. Luis Felipe, aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodrigo. That's a good... Vinicius Junior! Lacking in accuracy.
Vinicius Junior really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Perez, he is just caressing the ball. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. And it's Bellingham. Well, they could break here. Fran Perez. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Asensio. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Flings in across. Bellingham. Bellingham!
Oh, that's a waste.
Lejeune, gently done. Luis Felipe. Oh, can he get onto this? Bellingham, aim forwards. Rodrigo. That's going to go a long way. Valverde. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Muscular approach does pay off here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Valverde. Bellingham. Valverde. Asensio. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. And here's Bellingham. Perez was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's good play. Oh, what a climb!
Harmlessly behind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Lejeune cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Out towards the flank. Aimed in towards the centre. Have it back and can go again. Goulet. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Garcia. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Spread out to the left. Tries a deft little ball. Gets it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Goulet. Garcia. And he's running through. Succumbs to the pressure. That's really well manoeuvred. Luis Felipe. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. It'll be a throw-in. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Tchouaméni. Asensio. Just 5 minutes left. Asensio. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Fran Garcia. Howson. Asensio. Bellingham. Garcia knocks it out wide. Valverde could try cutting inside here. Good ball, good take. Rodrigo. Proves too strong. Rodrigo, that's an imaginative pass. Lejeune, and it's played forward. Foot in. Tchouaméni is the guilty party there. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Big chance! Oh, extraordinary. Goulet, and it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Fran Garcia. Fran Garcia looking for a runner. Vinicius Junior. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that has been clubbed away. Tchouaméni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Alexander-Arnold. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Well timed, excellent interception. Lejeune. Luis Felipe. Lejeune. Luis Felipe. Luis Felipe forwards and with intent. Now the delivery. And out it comes again. Clipped into space. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Howson shifted upfield. Bellingham. Now Now it's Vinicius Junior. Fran Garcia. Thinks one through. That pass just didn't quite work. Luis Felipe. Luis Felipe, gently done. Lobbed in behind. Alexander-Arnold. Asensio. Aim forwards. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. And the referee brings it to a close. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Probing pass. Perez. And that's been repelled. Gets it away. Perez. Perez. Back when it goes. Luis Felipe. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Out towards the flank. Plays it. Gets his head on it! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Goulet, that's really well manoeuvred. He is slightly undercooked, that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a cute ball. Chouameni with the slide tackle there. That was very necessary. Valverde. Asensio. Valverde forwards and with intent. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nicely by the defence. Aim forwards. Fran Perez. Moved on forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Bellingham. Luis Felipe gets it clear. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Luis Felipe. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's a nice ball. Lovely. Great chance! Howson. Chouameni. Asensio. And it's played forward. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shoots! Belling. Howson. Valverde. Chouameni, forwards and with intent. He's going to be disappointed with that. Lejeune. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo knocks it out wide. That is lovely. Goulet. Perez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lejeune. Perez. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Asensio. Valverde. Rodrigo. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Perez. Perez stood his ground strongly. Rodrigo. Great defending, strong and determined. Fran Perez. It's been a good start to the game, and oh, they could be caught out here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's in, surely! And he's there to get it away. Perez. And he's heaved it away. Out for a throw. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper, and he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. And it's Chouameni. That's a Mbappe! Just off target. Defending of the desperate variety. Vinicius Junior. And it's hoisted clear. Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Valverde. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's run loose here. Goulet. First quarter of an hour gone. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Luis Felipe. Well timed, excellent interception. Asensio. Valverde looks to the other side. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's lofted through here. That'll be a corner. Tchouaméni is there, and he can get that clear. Aimed in towards the centre. Valverde, and he goes cross-field. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Asensio. Valverde. Luis Felipe. Lejeune. Perez. Played out to the right. Does really well to win the ball there. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gets good distance on it. Aim forwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Rodrigo. Mbappe. And here's Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. Vinicius tries a shot! It's in! Vinicius Junior duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Perez. That's an excellent interception. Chouameni. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Calmly anticipates. Luis Felipe. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And it's played forward. Perez. Vinicius Junior. Goulet. Chouameni. That's really well manoeuvred. Succumbs to the pressure. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Mbappe. Howson. Goulet. Valverde. Nice interception, well timed. Clipped into space. That's beautifully weighted. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Howson. Goulet. Asensio, aim forwards. Howson. Moved on forwards. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Luis Felipe. Luis Felipe shifted upfield. Over to the left. Rodrigo, no. Again, there's no way through. Chouameni. Howson. Valverde. Rodrigo. Chouameni. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lejeune.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Goulet. Rodrigo. That's a nicely weighted pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Valverde. No way through, so back it comes. Bellingham! He is just caressing the ball. A chance to play it in. And it's Arda Güler. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Asensio. That's really well manoeuvred. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Spread out to the left. Howson.
Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Valverde chooses to go cross-field. And that's been won straight back. Bellingham!
He's done very well to get to that.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Aim forwards.
Oh, great chance! Cleared without complication.
Have it back and can go again. 15 minutes till half-time.
Mbappe.
Bellingham.
Lejeune. Luis Felipe.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Chouameni. Mbappe. Bellingham played into space.
That's very neat.
Now it's Bellingham. Chouameni. Valverde. Valverde
Played out towards the right wing. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And claimed it back swiftly.
Goulet. Valverde. Vinicius Junior.
Have it back and can go again.
Rodrigo. Bellingham. Bellingham!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Bullish header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Valverde.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
Fran Perez.
Perez. Played out wide. And that's aimed into the middle.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Bellingham.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Luis Felipe.
Forwards and with intent. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's gone direct.
Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Perez. Howson wins the duel this time. Asensio. Howson. Goulet. Moved on forwards. That's too far for anyone. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a threatening ball. Luis Felipe. Lejeune. Perez. Lejeune. And it's played forward. And that's out of reach. Mbappe. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's come loose. So what can they make of this? Bellingham shifted up. Real chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's really drilled it. Goulet with the short one. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Goulet. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Physical challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Mbappe, and it's gone back to the keeper. One ball by the goalkeeper, and reclaimed it in a trice. Tchouaméni aimed forwards. Vinicius Junior. Fran Perez. Luis Felipe. Out to the left it goes. It's come to nothing. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni forwards and with intent. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Perez gets a foot in here. Perez was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe has a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Lejeune gently done. Luis Felipe. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Asensio.
Howson. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Goulet. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! Danger averted for now. And here's Valverde, climbs up big, it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's... And that'll be the last act of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That gets things going for the second half. Luis Felipe. Rodrigo. That has been cut short. Fran Perez. Oh, smashing header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Skims one in. That's going to go a long way. Luis Felipe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Just the keeper to beat, Vinicius Junior! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Luis Felipe. Lejeune. And he's found a way past. He's through and all along. Bellingham! No mistake! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Lobbed in behind. Howson clears it away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Dinks one through. Over to the left. That's good play. Now it's Mbappe. Lejeune. Time and again they are repelled. Rodrigo. Valverde. Asensio. Played towards the other side. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save.
Mbappe clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And it's been taken short. Valverde with the cross. Tries to get it clear. That's a throw. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Perez looking to run onto it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Perez. He has found the way through. He came in hard, very hard. He is through here. Can he latch onto this? Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. Goulet. Done delicately. Rodrigo. Showing good feet. And it's Valverde. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Fran Perez. And it's lofted through here. Howson. Goulet. Valverde. Moved on forwards. No, he's just misjudged that one. Chouameni. Goulet. Rodrigo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Bellingham looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
It's a mighty effort! And that has flown over.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Lejeune forwards and with intent.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's played forward. Bellingham. Lobbed in behind. Lejeune gets it away. Lejeune can get it clear. Chouameni. Goulet. Bellingham. And here's Bellingham. Mbappe. Mbappe has a shot! No, it's wide.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Luis Felipe. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's nice. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he get onto this? Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Goulet. Lejeune. Luis Felipe. Strong running down that left flank. Referee's given a throw. And that's another throw. That's the throw. Chouameni. Rodrigo. Valverde shifted upfield. He's having a shot! Taken goal, and it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Luis Felipe. Oh, good spread. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Goulet. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Luis Felipe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lejeune. Out to the right. Great work on the overlap. Goes for the header! Goulart does really well to win the ball there. Lejeune. Aim forwards. Rodrigo. Valverde. That's really well manoeuvred. Now who's going to be first to this? Out to the left it goes. There's the shot! And he's missed it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Bellingham wins the duel this time. Perez! Perez! Asensio gets it away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Big chance! No, that's just wide.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
And it's played forward. Lejeune. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Asensio tries to clear. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Luis Felipe laid out to the left flank. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Luis Felipe. Luis Felipe chooses to go cross-field. Asensio. Howson forwards and with intent. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too...
Mbappe! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Mbappe really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
And it's hoisted clear. Spread out to the left. And he's there to clear it. Very nicely done. Cross into the box.
kept it out. That's a great save. That has been knocked clear. Luis Felipe. Shot a goal! A real chance! All denied at the last.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
But there's going to be another change here. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that has been clubbed away. Out to the left it goes. Cross goes in there, and it's hoisted clear.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
That's a good ball. Decent chance! Keeper is right behind it.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Bellingham. Luis Felipe cuts it out. And he's straight offside. Tries to dink it through, and they've got rid.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Chouameni, and it's Bellingham. Rodrigo, who's well positioned.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Luis Felipe is onto it in a flash. Play for a throw. Rodrigo gets across to intercept that. Chouameni. Howson. Chouameni. Half an hour gone in the second half. Howson. Asensio. Chouameni. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Bellingham looking to add to his goal. Oh, delicate chip through. That pass just didn't quite work.
Lejeune. Moved on forwards. Shot, surely! And that is a routine catch.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
And a chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Tito.
Chouameni. Bellingham. Goulet. Asensio. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Out towards the flank. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Lejeune. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Asensio. Goulet. Valverde. Asensio. Chouameni. Asensio. Howson. Asensio. Howson. Chouameni. Asensio. Howson. Chouameni. Goulet. Asensio. Valverde. Goulet. Asensio. Goulet. Chouameni. Valverde. Rodrigo. Goulet. And here's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, almost a sixth. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Lejeune, and back to the goalkeeper. And it goes cross-field. Oh, super find. Mbappe! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Played back in. Can he latch on to this? Valverde cuts out the pass.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Goulet. Valverde. Goulet. Fran Garcia. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, such a clever touch. So who's he picking out? Mbappe. Rodrigo. Luis Felipe. Lejeune. He's in plenty of space here. Tries to get it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Courtois. Chouameni. Asensio. Valverde. Asensio. Chouameni. Rodrigo. Fran Garcia. Goulet. Howson. Chouameni. Valverde. Asensio. Chouameni. Asensio. Fran Garcia. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Asensio. Valverde. Asensio. Goulet. Vinicius Junior. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's played forward. Ball is over the line. It's run loose here. Time to deliver. And he's heaved it away. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Asensio getting this one clear. Searching pass he's played there. Crosses it in. Courtois claims it, and the danger passes. Vinicius Junior. Fran Garcia. Chouameni. Fran Garcia. Luis Felipe. Aim forwards. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Have it back. It can go again. Goes down, but nothing given. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Rodrigo climbs up big! Oh, not the best of headers.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Chouameni. Goulet forwards and with intent. Luis Felipe. Wins the duel this time. Perez. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Strong running down that left flank. Aimed into... Goes for the header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Goulet. Rodrigo. Goulet. Valverde. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Lejeune. Lejeune. Perez.
Played out to the right. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Goulet did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Proves too strong. Fran Perez.
Oh, played through for the wide man.
Goulet.
And there's green grass ahead. Tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Gets good distance on it. Oh, cracking ball. Turns and goes back.
Now it's Mbappe. And they can counter here. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, played right into his path. Lejeune tries to clear. Vinicius Junior.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Elects to cross. Danger averted for now. And it's played in here. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's the throw. That's really well manoeuvred. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Luis Felipe. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Goulet. And it's Valverde. Nice control. Valverde crosses. Lejeune. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Lejeune. Luis Felipe. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe! They've scored!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
First goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Lejeune, gently done. Perez. Oh, good spread. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Bellingham. So who's he picking out? That's going to go a long way. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Fran Perez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Played it short. Now he's wondering who wants it. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's heaved it away. Oh, nice touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Howson. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. Oh, it's played into the area. Luis Felipe getting this one clear. Goulet. And here's Rodrigo. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They'll try to keep this alive. That'll be a throw. And it's Chouameni. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And it's been taken short. Oh, it's come loose. Goulet. And here's Rodrigo. Out to the left it goes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he whips it across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Vinicius Junior. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Rodrigo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Howson. Asensio shifted upfield. That has found him in acres of space. Plenty waiting in the middle. There's the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Asensio. Valverde, and he goes cross-field. It's a pretty loose pass. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Valverde moved on forwards. Rodrigo. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Rodrigo. Defending of the desperate variety. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rodrigo. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Not the most accurate pass. Howson. Goulet. And it's Valverde. Valverde has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. throws it away. Valverde. Can he deliver? And he's there to get it away. It's a great ball. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. He can get that clear. Valverde played over towards the opposite flank. Chouameni. Goulet. That's a dangerous ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? Another big chance that gets away.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Perez. Perez. Time and again they are repelled. Chouameni. Bellingham. Goulet. Rodrigo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he has been fouled there. Rodrigo. Oh, shooting chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Luis Felipe. Out to the right. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Asensio. And it's played forward. And it's Valverde. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How was the first half compared with your expectation? And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Valverde. Rodrigo. Valverde. Goulet. Vinicius Junior. That has been knocked clear. Valverde. Luis Felipe. Oh, can he get onto this? And the pass is intercepted. Howson, aim forwards. Perez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Valverde, gently done. Perez. Chance for a shot! Cleared away. Spread out to the left. And they've got a throw.
Bellingham. Tchouameni. Vinicius Junior. Moved on forwards. And here's Bellingham. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's a fine challenge. Luis Felipe. Lejeune. And that is out of play. Goulet. Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that has been cleared. Lejeune. Luis Felipe. Still just a single goal between the sides. Perez. And they win it back again. Goulet. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
And here's Mbappe, and he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Play, and it is a goal kick. And it's played forward. Great work on the overlap. Throw it. Vinicius Junior's cross. Great defending, strong and determined. Valverde. He's got away. Valverde. Defending of the desperate variety. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Howson. Tchouameni looks to the other side. Goulet. And here's Mbappe. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Cleared without complication. Lejeune.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And they've got rid. Goulet. And it's Bellingham. Clearly not happy with that. Valverde tries to dink it. Bullish header! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was wonderfully efficient.
Well, that kind of late run into the box is very difficult to deal with, and he made it very well.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, good spread. Caresses it through. Gets it away. Bellingham. Rodrigo. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that's really well manoeuvred. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Howson. Tchouaméni. That pass has been well intercepted. Played out to the right, back into the middle. Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tchouaméni can get it clear. A lot of space ahead of him. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tchouaméni attempts a clearance. Goulet. Valverde. Goulet. Valverde shifted upfield. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Howson. Asensio. Rodrigo. cross-field, changing the point of attack. Mbappe, he's had a shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Perez. Out to the right. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Fired deep towards the back post. And the shot! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Drilled in low. And back out it comes. Hit into the middle. And that's not going to find its target. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Asensio. Goulet. Bellingham. Valverde. Bellingham. Valverde. Chouameni. Rodrigo. And here's a... Mbappe!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Lejeune forwards and with intent. Perez. Oh, good spread. Oh, good spread. Looking here to chip it through. Tries to get it clear. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Luis Felipe.
I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he should have made it for Mbappe.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Lejeune. Aim forwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Goulet. Valverde. Mbappe. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Lejeune played towards the other side. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Mbappe, and the shot! It's there!
just cruising! They are cruising!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It's become a case of men against boys. Goulet. Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Valverde. Into the channel. Cross goes in there. It's a mighty effort! It's in! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Still trying to make a game of this. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Howson. Valverde. Howson. Chouameni, gently done. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Bellingham. And he's looking at the ref. So that's it. It is all over. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's just a case of reality striking, Peter. One side through their quality, almost obliged to win it, and like in 99% of cases, this is what happened.
And that gets things running. Goulet. Rodrigo. Goulet. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good spread. Courtois, long ball by the goalkeeper. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Asensio. Goulet played over towards the opposite flank. Fran Perez. Great defending, strong and determined. Luis Felipe. Lejeune.
Luis Felipe. And it's played forward. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, nice touch. Oh, shooting chance! Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Played out to the right. That's really well cleared. Out for a throw. Bellingham. Rodrigo. That looks a good ball through. That's Valverde. Valverde shapes to shoot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That is good strength. Perez. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Vinicius Junior. Goulet. Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Out to the right. Drives it in. Howson clears it away. In again. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Goulet. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Perez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
No question, that's a foul. He thumps it clear. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. And here's Rodrigo. Goulet. Gets good distance on it. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Valverde. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Asensio cuts out the pass. Valverde. Played towards the other side. That's tidy. Tchouaméni. And here's Bellingham. Caresses it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Rodrigo. Turns and goes back. Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Tchouaméni. Luis Felipe. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior played with finesse. And the ball is out of play. Lejeune forwards and with intent. Luis Felipe. Thinks one through. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared away. Perez. Played out to the right. Rodrigo looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's been played through. Mbappe finds himself offside.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Asensio. Chouameni. Goulet. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lejeune. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good spread. Goulet. Goulet shifted upfield. Luis Felipe. Lejeune. Luis Felipe. Lejeune. Lejeune, gently done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
That's good defending, very good defending. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Aim forwards. The message is clear, none shall pass. Moved on forwards. And he's there to get it away. And it's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Lovely bit of skill. Played into the middle. Luis Felipe is fouled. Keeper's got good distance on that. Halson. Nicely intercepted. Perez. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Mbappe. Nice physical challenge. Over to the left, and that's it, and the shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. It makes life so much harder for that defence.
Asensio. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Perez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Played out to the right, showing good feet. Perez. Perez. Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Keeper gets his hands on it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Decent chance! Good strike, quite an alarm. Perez was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Chance! He scores! And this is getting better and better.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Perez. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Takes aim and crosses. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rodrigo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Bellingham. Always onto this. The finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That has been knocked clear. And it's Chouameni. Bellingham! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
.3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's a good chance for a shot! Great football, shot and save.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
That has been cut short. Luis Felipe. Lejeune. Perez. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. And we've reached half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might go even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Time to deliver. There's the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
That has found him in acres of space. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Valverde is there, and he can get... He's had a shot! They've played it short. He's in! Can he finish? Howson getting this one clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Mbappe, that's a delicate pass. One ball by the goalkeeper. That's really well... And he shoots! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's been taken short. Luis Felipe. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Out to the right. Vinicius Junior. Goulet. Valverde. Goulet. Howson. Howson shifted upfield. Goulet. Rodrigo. Oh, that's a Bellingham! Asensio. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Lejeune gets it clear. Vinicius Junior. That's Valverde. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Cleared without complication. He can get that clear. Tchouaméni has created one goal already. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great defending, strong and determined. Valverde. And reclaimed it in a trice. Vinicius Junior! It's a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's neat. Vinicius Junior takes a shot! And he should have made it 4.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Rodrigo. And here's Rodrigo. Valverde. Goulet. Bellingham looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
That'll be a throw-in. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Mbappe! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
And it's hoisted clear. Valverde crosses. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Here comes another cross.
Luis Felipe. Lejeune. Tries a shot!
Keeper's got his work done.
Tries to get it clear. Luis Felipe. Can he finish? Bellingham gets it away. Oh, good spread. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Mbappe. Well, that's well seen too. Lejeune, and the keeper's got it again. Run this, he's come at quite a distance already. Mbappe. Goulet. Valverde. And here's Rodrigo. Lobbed in behind. Luis Felipe getting this one clear. Luis Felipe clears it away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tchouaméni chips it through. And it's going to be another corner. Cleared away. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's played forward. Howson does really well to win the ball there. Valverde. Asensio. Howson. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Does well to get it back. Perez. He is just caressing the ball. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Goulet. Asensio, aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Lejeune, gently done. Spread out to the left. And that was very necessary. Clipped into space. Great ball if he can get there. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Asensio. Valverde. Asensio. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Fran Garcia wins the duel this time. Mbappe. Bellingham. Rodrigo.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Luis Felipe looks to the other side. Howson. Bellingham. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Howson. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lejeune. Lejeune forwards and with intent. Perez. Mbappe. Asensio. Valverde. Asensio. Tchouaméni. Fran Garcia. Howson. Fran Garcia. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Goulet. Rodrigo. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Luis Felipe. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And he's on his way. Fran Perez. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, that is a good... He's having a shot! Bellingham. Rodrigo. Valverde. Asensio. Bellingham. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior chasing after it. He is through here. And that's that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean, you felt that all they had to do was release their power and they were going to steamroll their opposition, which pretty much happened.
The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now who's going to be first to this? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Receives it in a good position here.
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was...
He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lejeune. Luis Felipe. Goulart played into space. Referee has just said play on. And here's Bellingham. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit for good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Fran Perez. That's really well manoeuvred. Perez. Great work on the overlap. That is lovely. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, nice touch.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Mbappe, and it's Bellingham. Bellingham done delicately. Out of play for a goal kick. Moved on forwards.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
He is onto it in a flash. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Valverde. Valverde. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Rodrigo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lejeune shifted upfield. Played out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Gets it away. Vinicius Junior. Still goalless at the moment. Ball is over the line. Lejeune. Over to the left. Ball swung in. No, that's overhit. Vinicius Junior. Perez.
Out to the right. Takes aim. Gets his head on it! It's a look. Could be danger here. Danger averted for now. Bellingham. Rodrigo. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's very neat. Turns and goes back. Great chance! He's having a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's there to get it away. There will be a throw-in. Rodrigo. And it's Bellingham. Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Goulart plays it short. And across it goes. And that was asking just too much of him. Lejeune. Some good work on the right flank here. Perez. He whips it across. He's having a shot! Asensio. Rodrigo. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Goulart. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tchouaméni has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Bellingham. Oh, it's come loose. He is just caressing the ball. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Goulart goes short. Goulart, oh, that is asking for trouble. There's the whistle for half-time. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet.
Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So off we go once more.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Valverde wins the duel this time. Mbappe. Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. Lejeune. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Luis Felipe. Mbappe. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's picked out the run. And that was very necessary. Bellingham. And here's him, and he shoots! Luis Felipe. Lejeune. Perez. Well timed, excellent interception. Chouameni. Goulet. Howson. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tries to get it clear. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rodrigo played out to the left flank. Vinicius, and the shot! Luis Felipe. Howson does really... Oh, he's caught in there, it's a free kick.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Back into the middle. Played back in. Out to the left it goes. Cross. And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. Goulet. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. The referee's awarded a free kick. Luis Felipe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And claimed it back swiftly. Valverde.
Mbappe, chance! Clipped into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Vinicius Junior. Hit into the middle. And that has been cleared. Lejeune, gently done. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. And here's Rodrigo. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rodrigo. That looks a cracking ball. Mbappe is flagged offside. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Keeper's got good distance on that.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, that's neat. Tchouaméni getting this one clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. That's good play. Climbs up big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So we have a double substitution going on here. Nice physical challenge.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tchouaméni, aim forwards. That's a cute ball. Oh, perfectly measured that.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's an imaginative pass. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
There's going to be another change here. Two changes being made right now. Delivered in. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Tchouaméni with the clearance.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Lejeune chooses to go cross-field.
Look, their supporters must be going balmy about this. There's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Spread out to the left. Can he latch on to this? Corner given. They've played it short. Flashes it across. And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.